Our interview about the making of the album Long Live Freedom by the Heartbeat Generation. Nice to meet you, the Heartbeat Generation. This is tell me about the last song on the album, Cave Painting. Where did that song come from? What does it mean to you?
Cave painting is about how art is your life.
Right.
And life will be your art.
Sure.
Like in the caves and in the really ancient times, everything they did was their art.
Man, that's intense. do you find life and art really funny sometimes?
No.
No. Who's your favourite artist?
Me.
Now, also going to ask you about another song on the album. This one called "No Excuses." Now, this one's a very, very powerful song, rousing. You can imagine playing it to get a crowd riled up. How did that song come to you? Do you feel as angry as you sound in that song?
Well, the inspiration came. I was walking in the park, we're holding hands with the person next to me. And then she says, you know, she's like, where do you want to go?
Right.
And then, you know what I realised?
What did you realize?
I don't know where I want to go.
Oh, crap. So who are you with?
I don't know. It was terrible. I couldn't remember her name.
Anyway, that's how the song came. Do you want to not lean like that? That's how the song came to you. What's the song about?
It's about...
What do you want when your audience hears it? What do you want them to feel?
Feel they have to take responsibility.
For what?
Everything.
Every shit.
For the world, even if it's not theirs.
Right.
The blame is on them.
I see. Do you live with that? Do you take responsibility?
No.
You're a bit weird, aren't you?
The thing is,
right,
why should I take the responsibility?
Go on.
Why should I take the responsibility?
Yeah.
I don't want to. So I give it to others through my song.
Oh, wow. You're a rebel, man. So what are you eating there? What's that?
Minions.
Millions. Are they nice?
My niece gave them to me. She's so cool. I know.
Yep, very good. Now the song "Exit Strategy" is a favourite among the fans. Where did that song come from? What's that song about to you?
Exit Strategy.
Right.
It's all about time.
Time.
There's the future, present, and the past.
Wow.
Now the past, no matter how long, you can drive yourself crazy by thinking about what could have been.
It's true.
It's never going to change.
Oh, wow.
You're in the present.
Yeah.
And soon, that present will become the past. So
Wow.
think first about what you're doing.
Whoa.
You can't change what you're doing right now. And the future is what you're thinking about doing, which will soon become the past.
So everything's always changing. Is this so? This song is
You
kind of...
gotta stay true to who you are. You might change as well, but don't pretend to be something you're not.
Wow. The song "Pick Up the Phone" seems to me about how wrong it is to think you're the center of the universe and everyone else's problems should revolve around yours. Is that what the song means to you too?
Well, yeah, because it's kind of like you're really big-headed and think you're the center of the universe. Like in the old time, like 1500, everyone used to think that the Earth was the center of the universe, which it isn't. Nicholas Copernicus came. He's like, no, it really isn't. And then he proved it with the help of his assistant that actually the Earth just revolves around the sun, which is actually just the center of our galaxy, not even the center of the universe. Nothing is that big to be the center of the universe. Okay?
Okay, I see. The song Mr. and Mrs. El-Sheikh, what's that about?
Have you ever got that feeling that you just can't go on anymore?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, but this interview's about you. Have you ever had that feeling?
I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, you brought it up. Why don't you want to talk about it? What's the...
Have you ever met yourself?
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
Okay, sorry. Next question. Okay, the song. What are we on now? The song. 22 years old. What would you say that song's about?
Well, you know when you're younger, you have that day where you feel anything is possible.
Right.
It's about how that day should be any year, however old you are. Age shouldn't be categorized. Just because you're 80 doesn't mean you're old. Just because you're 5 doesn't mean you're immature.
Right.
It's all like that.
The song "If Not You" is a very interesting song about identity. What would you say that song's about?
Well, the easiest way to relate to it, do you know that cliche phrase, "You're as unique as a snowflake"?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Well, in that phrase, what they don't mention is that the only time a snowflake gets to shine between the sky and the ground.
Right.
It's not that much compared to everything else.
Yeah.
And that's like you. You only have a certain amount of time to show how unique you are. Show what makes you you. It's not going to last forever. One day you're going to hit that ground.
Wow. The song "When the Helpless Help Themselves." What would you say that song's about?
The song "When the Helpless Help Themselves." It's like, why are you sitting on YouTube watching an interview about a songwriter? Okay? Go start a revolution!
Okay, next song. The song "The Blue Spaces Between Me and You" is a really heartbreaking ballad. What's that song about?
It's about friendship. You know, however close you are to someone, you're never going to be just so close than you are to yourself. You're never going to know them as well as you can know yourself.
Right.
But the best thing is that you're never going to stop trying. Because of that amazing bond between you two, even though you'll never know them like you know yourself, you'll never stop trying to.
Okay, the song "Over There." What's that song about?
Interviews get so boring.
I'm sorry, interviews get so boring.
No. You can see the screen, like a million of them.
Right, okay. So, could you shed any light on the song "Over There"?
The song. The grass is never greener.
Okay. The song "Georgia Lee" is a really strong but heartbroken blues song. You know, what kind of feelings are in that song?
Well, there's two main feelings in that song. One of them is "Please don't leave me. I don't know what I'll do without you."
Right.
And the other one is "F off. Get out of here."
Cool. The song "Grandchild." What's that song about? Would you say?
Well, it's about how when a baby's first born, even though it's only taken its first few breaths into the many wonders and explorations of our world, it still has a tiny desire to be part of the ancestry of the generations of our world. See? I'm deep! Okay? But also, it's saying that that's a lot to take in. And sometimes in life, you just need to let go and relax and go crazy! See, look! You can see, like, me 3 times!
Go to bed.
No! I'm doing an interview!